Two friends started life at the same place, same college, same first job, same dreams. But 10 years later, one of them became a leader and the other was still struggling to move forward. What made the difference? This is the story of Tom and Ryan. Tom and Ryan graduated from college together. They joined the same company as junior employees. Both were excited. Both wanted success. They often talked about their future, a better house, more freedom, a comfortable life. At the start, their lives looked almost identical. They worked in the same office, they earned the same salary, they had the same opportunities, but their daily habits were very different. Ryan liked comfort. After work, he relaxed for hours. He watched videos, he played games, sometimes he went out with friends. He often said, "Life is short, enjoy it." Ryan believed he would work harder later. "Tomorrow, I will start improving my skills." But tomorrow often became next week, and next week became next month. Tom lived differently. Tom was not the smartest person in the office, but he believed in simple routines. Every morning, he woke up early. Before work, he spent 30 minutes learning something new. After work, he practiced new skills for 1 hour. Some days he felt tired. Some days he felt bored. But he still followed his routine. Not perfectly, but consistently. Tom believed small daily actions would slowly change his future. After 1 year, nothing looked very different. Ryan's life looked fun. He had plenty of free time. Weekends were exciting. Tom's life looked simple: work, learning, sleep. Ryan often joked with him, "Why are you always working? You should relax more." Tom just smiled. "I'm not rushing," he said. "I'm just preparing." Ryan laughed. "To prepare for what?" Tom didn't argue. He simply continued his routine. 3 years passed. Now small changes began to appear. Tom had learned many new skills. He understood his work better. When difficult problems appeared, managers often asked Tom for help. They trusted him. Ryan was still talented, but he had not improved many skills. He rushed to finish tasks at the last moment. Deadlines made him nervous. Sometimes he stayed late at night to complete work. Ryan started feeling stressed. He wondered why work felt harder every year. One day, the company announced a promotion. Many employees were excited. Ryan was confident. "I think this one is mine," he told Tom. "I have been here long enough." Tom simply said, "Let's see." A few weeks later, the results came. The promotion went to Tom. Ryan was shocked. That evening, he walked into Tom's office. "I don't understand," Ryan said. "You and I started together. You are not even the smartest person here." Tom nodded. "You're right," he said. "I'm not the smartest." Ryan looked confused. "Then how did this happen?" Tom thought for a moment. Then he answered, "I just did small things every day." Ryan didn't fully understand at first, but he began thinking about the past few years. Tom had been learning every day. Tom had practiced new skills. Tom had prepared himself before opportunities appeared. Ryan had waited for motivation. Tom had depended on discipline. That was the difference. 5 years later, the gap became even clearer. Tom was now leading a team. People respected him, not because he was perfect, but because he was reliable. When Tom promised something, it got done. Managers trusted him with important work. Ryan was still trying to catch up. He worked harder now than before, but he felt tired, because building discipline late is always harder. One evening, Ryan asked Tom a serious question. "If you could go back to the beginning, what would you do again?" Tom answered without hesitation, "I would keep my routine." Ryan asked, "Even on the days you feel lazy?" Tom smiled, "Especially on those days." That was the secret. discipline is not about doing something big once. It is about doing small things again and again, even when you feel tired, even when progress feels slow, even when nobody notices. Most people wait for motivation, but motivation comes and goes. Discipline is different. Discipline shows up every day, on normal days, on boring days, on difficult days. And over time, those small actions create powerful results. 1 hour of learning every day becomes hundreds of hours in a year. Small improvements slowly become great skills. Little efforts slowly build a strong future. At first, discipline looks slow, but in the long run, it becomes unstoppable. Ryan finally understood this lesson, so he started small. Just 1 hour of focused work every morning, 30 minutes of learning every evening. The first few weeks were difficult, but after a few months, things began to change. His confidence improved, his skills improved, and slowly his life began to improve. Here is the lesson of this story. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Talent can help, luck can help, but discipline quietly builds success every single day. And in the long run, disciplined people almost always win.